What's up, it's Brian from Gold Arrow Fitness. It's a legit 90 degrees out. Summer is here, the heat is here. I'm not a huge fan of the heat, but I got plenty of ways to stay cool. So let's open up the sunroof and get going. I'm just here at Reed's Lake in East Grand Rapids, taking a little stroll, enjoying the weather. Summer's in full swing, as I mentioned before. Michigan has a ton of lakes, so if you're not from Michigan, we're known as the Great Lakes State, but there's so much more than the big Great Lakes. Obviously, the showstopper is Lake Michigan or Lake Superior, Lake Huron. In my own humble opinion, I'm a little biased because I've lived here my whole life, but I feel like we have probably some of the best beaches in the world during the summer. If you're in Michigan in the summer, go check out Lake Michigan or Lake Superior, one of the Great Lakes, because they're pretty cool, pretty unique. So everyone wants to get their beach bods on for the summer, and I feel like people go a little bit overboard. To me, as long as you're healthy, it doesn't really matter too much what you look like, but that's just my own personal philosophy. So the thumbnail I shot was just in my basement, directly under the light, flexing my arm, you know, whatever. I'll show you a picture I took like seriously 5 seconds later. I just stepped back from under the light and didn't flex my arm. So same arm, two different shots. That's how distorted social media and media in general can make body image. My best advice to you is focus on health. Don't focus so much on an image, because if you're going after a certain image, especially the stuff that you see that's been like posed or premeditated, it's just so unrealistic and you're not gonna be happy getting there. Just shoot for healthy and you'll be happy. Now, possibly my favorite part of summer is I get to bring out Old Floppy. Now I'll show you Old Floppy. Old Floppy right here. Just got a call from the Apple store. My MacBook Pro was on the fritz, but apparently it's all good now. Just heading over to the Apple store to pick up my baby. Whew, it is warm. I'm getting a little glaze on me. Probably the worst part about going to the mall, which is where the Apple store is, it's just having to walk by the food court, because it is just a court of deliciousness, but you ain't getting shredded at the food court, I'll promise you that much. MacBook Pro is back, baby! I don't know what the deal is. This is the second time I've had to send it in for a hardware issue. Like, Tim Cook, seriously? What's your beef, man? I'm gonna whip up some vegan ramen noodles really quick for lunch. I'll link the recipe down below, but this is a great low-calorie option that'll really fill you up. Finally got the MacBook home. The crappy thing is they had to delete all my data. They replaced, looks like, the logic board, which they already did back in February, and both I/O boards. Good news, noodles are done. Didn't even have to put them in a bowl. I'm just gonna eat the whole stinking batch. I've been logging everything in my phone in the Lose It app. This is a Gold Arrow Fitness recipe, so if you search brands, I'm guessing that it should show up for you too. Again, the link is below. And if you're trying to get shredded this summer, you should be logging your food too. So from Brian and Old Floppy, we'll see you next time. Is it impossible to achieve your fitness goals? Have you tried and failed over and over again? Don't feel bad. Millions of people can relate, but what most don't realize is that the main reason for this is the inability to change behavior, and that's why Gold Arrow has introduced fitness consulting. What is fitness consulting? It's having professional guidance through one of the most difficult endeavors that you will attempt. Consultants are more than just coaches and give you much more than just a plan. They provide knowledge, support, and techniques to get you through the barriers that have held you back. An app called Lose It is the key tool that connects you to your fitness consultant, making sure you are never alone. If you're serious about finally breaking through barriers and living out your vision, go to goldarrowfitness.com and click on Fitness Consulting. In the meantime, subscribe to Gold Arrow Fitness on YouTube for free content, workouts, recipes, and fitness tips. There's no better time than right now to start living your vision that you have for yourself. Join Gold Arrow Fitness and take the first step to a healthier you.